And we are doing a new video here. So what's the video about? The video is about, we're going to be going through certain letters in Arabic which are translated in different ways. So the letter I'm going to be talking about today is what we call Ba. Ba. That's how you write it, but it's actually pronounced Al-Ba. That's its name, that is. Right, so Ba. So Ba actually comes for 13 meanings, it does. Alright, so you're probably thinking 13 meanings. Yep, 13 meanings is correct. So the first main meaning that it comes for is what is known as ilsaq. Ilsaq, which means to adhere to something. Alright, so we're just going to write down stick. Has the meaning of sticky, being sticky. Right, this is the original meaning. And then all the other 12 meanings actually are derived from this. Okay, so the other 12 meanings that you get. So what are the other 12 meanings? So for example, like you have the meaning of isti'ana, you have the meaning of sabab, sababiyya, you have the meaning of ta'diyya. Don't worry, all these I'm going to explain inshallah in this video and in other videos as well. Qasam, swearing an oath, awads, badal, and zarfiyya, zarf, musahaba, almost there. Musahaba, you got also tab'eed, and you've got the meaning of an, and you also got isti'la, let's put it there, and you've got ta'keed. Okay, is that ta'keed? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So those are all the meanings of Ba that we're going to be discussing. Now hopefully in this video, we're going to try to cover about 4 in this video, right? We're going to do 4 in this video, and then we'll do another, we'll probably have to do in several videos. So this is basically what we have to sort of deal with, right? So now let's start off with the first one. Let's start off with ilsaq. Okay, so let's start with ilsaq then. So let's write this. So ilsaq is the first one. Ilsaq basically means stick. Right, ilsaq. Right, it means to stick, sticky. And for example, like in Arabic, you might say something like amsaktu. Use a different color. Bi yadika. Yeah, amsaktu biyadika. So here we have this letter. Right, so if I highlight it and say with blue, yep, amsaktu biyadika. So amsaktu means I held with your hand. Right, so I held with your hand, meaning my hand and your hand were stuck together. Right, so this is and also it's used, so this is like physically, so this could also be metaphorically as well. So for example, you say marartu bi darika. Yeah, marartu bi darika. So here you have the word bi. Again, bi over here, I passed next to your house. Right, so my passing was right next to your house, so I stuck to it. Yeah, so just like this has the meaning, this is more metaphorical, majaz. Metaphor, that's how you spell it. Metaphorical. Okay, metaphorical. There you go. Alright, so metaphorical, and it can mean physical as well. Now in the Quran, this also appears in the Quran as well. So for example, like in the Quran, just do it in a different color. Allah says, وَإِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ يَتَغَامَزُونَ. يَتَغَامَزُونَ. So over here you have the word bi, and when they pass by them, or إِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ يَتَغَامَزُونَ, right? So they start to, look at each other, kind of backbite them. So إِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ يَتَغَامَزُونَ, passing by. And also, if you can find examples in the Quran, put in the comments any examples that you can find in the Quran of إِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ يَتَغَامَزُونَ, or ba rather. So this is one example in the Quran. Try to come up with some other examples where ba is used for ilsaq. So this is the meaning of ilsaq now. So let's draw a line there. Let's have a go at another one then. Alright, so let's have a go at the second one. We'll do is isti'ana. Isti'ana. Okay, isti'ana comes for seeking help. Yeah, so to seek help. So for example, like if I say this katabtu and use a ba, al-qalam. Katabtu bil-qalam. So notice over here, what have I used? I've used a ba over here. Okay, so this ba has been used over here. And what does the ba signify? The ba signifies I wrote, katabtu bil-qalam. So in English we would say I wrote with the pen. But what you really mean is I wrote, and my writing, I sought help with the pen. Right, that's literally what you want to say. So in other words, usually after isti'ana you get the tool. So the word that comes after this is going to be the tool that you used, right? The item, the thing that you used. Yeah. Another example, like qata'tu bi as-sikin. Yeah, bi as-sikin. So again, over here you have the ba being used over here, and it has the meaning of seeking help. So I cut. And what did I use for help? I used a knife, sikin. Right, so this is the tool. So this is the kind of like, as you can see, the meaning of ilsaq is found inside of this, because the cutting took place, right? And you had the pen with you, and you had the knife with you. So it's like ilsaq is there. You get this idea of ilsaq. Okay, so I think that's 2 done. Right, I think we'll just do 2. I think, what do you guys think? 2 is enough? I was thinking of doing 4, but I think 2 will be fine. And the next one, inshallah, we'll do 2, and that we can do 2s, so you guys can have examples of this. So let's look for an ayah in the Quran then. So ista'inu bis-sabri was-salat. Yeah, ista'inu, I should have done it in blue, but it doesn't matter. So you got the ba there, right? So seek help. What's the tool you should use to seek help? Sabr and salat. So these are like the 2 tools that you're going to use to seek help now. So ista'inu bis sabr was salat. Now, if you notice, when you're translating in the Quran, right, one thing you have to be aware of is you need to realize that not all the bars are translated the same. Right, so although, for example, like you might say this, amsaktu biyadik, I held. In English you say I held your hand. I passed your house, marartu bidarik, I passed by your house. So I passed by your house, I passed your house, I held with your hand, I held closely your hand. So you have to have this meaning of ilsaq in there if you really want to grasp that. Because if you took away the ba and you just said amsaktu yadak, that just means I held your hand. The ba has to give the meaning of ilsaq. In other words, you have to imagine me holding your hand, right? So this idea of me holding your hand being there, right? So my hand was next to your hand. And marartu bidarik has to have the meaning of the passing by has to be very close to the dar. Yeah. And over here, isti'ana, the ba, although you can translate as I wrote with the pen, I cut with the knife. What you really mean in Arabic is I cut and I couldn't cut myself, so I needed help. And what I used for that help was the pen. And I cut, or not cut with the pen, although pens can cut things as well. So I wrote with the pen and I cut with the sikkin. Right, so ista'inu bis sabri was salah. You can look through the Quran. In fact, let me just try and have a little look in the Quran. If we can maybe find some places where this has been, ba has been mentioned. Alright, so وَلَقَدْ أَخَذْنَاهُمْ بِالْعَذَابِ. Right, أَخَذْنَاهُمْ بِالْعَذَابِ. So maybe we can look at this and say, look, we took them with the adhab. Yeah, we took them with the adhab, meaning we grasped them, and the adhab was next to it. Yeah. Bil adhab. So you have this meaning of the ba there. We can look at this in more detail. I just want you to get the idea of wherever you see the ba in the Quran, it always has the core meaning, like I mentioned over here, ilsaq, sticking. And then all these other meanings can be found as well. Right? So all these other meanings can be found. Okay, where else do we? إن الذين يحبون تشهد الفاحشة عذاب عظيم ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته الذين يرمون المحصنات الغافلات ليس عليكم جناح أن تدخلوا بيوتا just trying to find. Okay, in إذ نسويكم برب العالمين. Right, so you got a ba over here. نسويكم, when we equated all of you with the Lord of the world. So now what does this with actually? It has the meaning of ilsaq in there, but we're going to find out which of these meanings here is going to apply to نسويكم برب العالمين. Right? So we haven't done all of these obviously, so we're not going to really know. But وَمَا أَنَا بِطَارِدٍ مَا أَنَا بِطَارِدٍ. So you got ba over here. But what is this ba actually for? So it comes for ilsaq, as in it has the meaning of being joined next to each other. But what is it exactly for? So anyway, we'll stop there. So you get the idea, and I want you to, for next lesson, try to find in the comments, try to find examples of ba in the Quran, and then maybe we can investigate them. So you guys come up with some examples of ba, and then by the end of it, hopefully you guys should be able to identify every ba in the Quran according to which of the 13 it applies to. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair, guys, for all of your support. Without your support, I wouldn't have been able to produce the videos that I've put up on my YouTube channel. And there is so much more that I really want to do. And without the support of you guys who are patrons, generously supporting this channel, I've been able to get myself a camera, which, as you guys can see, the quality of this camera, mic system, software. I've been able to hire an editor. So what do I want to do? I want to make lots and lots and lots of more videos for beginners, for intermediate, advanced, in the subjects like Arabic and fiqh and hadith and tafsir and aqidah and all those other things as well. And for this to happen, again, this channel needs support. So if you guys want to become patrons and support this channel, then check out the link below. Also, if you do become patrons, you'll have access to videos that I don't put up on my normal YouTube channel. So check that out, inshallah. And there's most other perks as well that you guys can benefit from. And if you want to access this channel through social media, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, Facebook page, and other things as well that you can visit. So Jazakumullah khair again, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khair for watching this video. I hope to see all of you guys. If you guys are interested, please leave us feedback, get in contact with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.